It's time for some vlogs. It's time for some vlogs. Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Steven, and I'm gonna talk to you again about one of the items or one of the questions that I get a lot from you guys, from my friends and subscribers who may be wondering about starting a ketogenic diet. So I'm actually here in Ayala Center Terraces in the parking building. I just really wanted to park here because I'm gonna go and buy my greens. So the number one question, not number one question, but maybe one of the frequently asked questions about keto, especially from if a Filipino wants to do keto, the question is it expensive to do keto diet? Because frankly, any kind of diet, any kind of health improvements you want to have in your life, you have to change some things in your diet, right? Especially keto. Ketosis is a process by which your body actually burns fat molecules or the fat in your liver, in your body, and the liver burns or transforms or digests the fat into ketones, which the body can use as fuel. So, is it expensive to be in keto? I don't really think it's expensive to be on keto, because one thing, I've been in ketosis or ketogenic diet for more than 2 months now. I'm gonna be going to 3 months come August 13. So I would say, because I'm a Filipino and I eat, my staple diet is actually carbohydrate, and also rice and pasta, whatever, bread. I have been able to save on rice. We don't really buy that much rice now, and we don't buy a lot of bread now. Only my wife and my kid and my mother-in-law and my wife's uncle eat carbs now, but I don't, especially the grains. So I'm able to save in that. And also, a lot of people think that vegetables, because we know when you have ketogenic dieting, you have to up your fats, and you also need to up your veggies, because if you don't eat a lot of veggies, like 3 to 5 to 7 cups every single day, you will be having a fatty liver, because you need the vegetables to bring the fat into the liver and flush it out, right? So it's very critical to really have that kind of balance. Yes, you have a high fat diet, and then you also have a high vegetable diet. If you don't like, if you want to buy vegetables, you will see that vegetables are actually pretty expensive. Why? Because you're not used to buying vegetables. Around 150 grams or 200 grams of lettuce will cost around 50 pesos or 50 to 70 pesos. And you know what, guys? If you just eliminate the rice, and if you just eliminate other types of food that you were eating previously, you will see that it's not actually very expensive in the long run, because you will be eating less. You will not be going hungry that often, because of the fat that your body is running on. You won't feel hungry as you usually do. When I was running on carbohydrates, when I was having the regular diet, the Filipino diet, I get hungry around 2 hours. I'm like a baby. I was like a baby. I was hungry every 2 hours. But now I only eat twice a day. I eat at around, because I use the 20 is to 4 eating period. For 20 hours I don't eat, and I only have a 4 window hour of eating. So I usually start, it's actually fluctuating. I don't really have a fixed schedule of eating, because it depends upon my hunger. Okay, sometimes I eat at around 12 p.m. 12 noon, the usual time that most of us eat. Sometimes if I was able to have more fat, I could go to 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. So like earlier, I ate at around 12:30 p.m. So I have a 4-hour diet, so 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30. So my last meal will be at 4:30. And because of that, I don't have snacks. So in general, when you take everything into consideration, yes, the vegetables maybe, especially when you buy organic and really the high quality vegetables in Rustans or in a grocery, you will find that these vegetables are ridiculously high, quote unquote, right? Because you're not used to it, and they're just vegetables. So it will seem expensive. But again, if you don't buy all the other stuff that you used to buy, you will be able to save. I'm able to save. So basically, I just really gorge on, I just really indulge myself in vegetables. Usually I go to the grocery, I go to SM Grocery, Ayala Grocery, whatever kind of Rostan's Grocery or Grand Mall Grocery in the Philippines, in Cebu. So I just really I go to the salad station, right? And then I get mostly lettuce and some white onions and some tomatoes and cucumber and also green bell pepper, and then the dressing. So these actually total to 300 grams to 500 grams every single time I buy. And the most the most expensive pack or veggies that I bought was around 106 pesos. And if you just calculate that 106 pesos times 2, because I eat only twice, and then by the way, that already has a bit of like 2 to 3 hard-boiled eggs, so that is fat and protein, which is good. So it's really a complete diet, a complete meal. So you just spend 212 pesos on your meal for the whole day. And you may add a little bit of bacon, or maybe you'll spend 300 for the whole day, and that's the whole day. And if you calculate, and of course, the reason why ketogenic diet is you really have to change the way you eat and the restaurants that you eat in, because yes, it's very, very cheap to eat in carinderias. I don't have any problems with carinderias, because I also eat sometimes when the food is really scarce, and there are not a lot of options. So, but carinderia, you have to be very careful, because you don't know what the ingredients are in the food. There may be MSG, there may be other stuff that may make your ketogenic dieting like go haywire, and it might disrupt the fat burning process. So that's it, you guys. So basically what I'm saying is, it's not expensive to go keto. I've tried it, and I'm one of those people who really are into saving and getting the biggest buck for your money, the biggest value for your money. So it's not really expensive, and I'm gonna explain it in other videos. I've also tried going to restaurants, and I've checked out the reasonably priced food that they have. So that's it, you guys. I thank you for watching this. I hope that you are also getting healthier in your life. You're choosing to be healthier, even if you follow the ketogenic diet or not. So you follow the kind of diet that works for you. And I always say this, I am not a doctor, I'm not a medical practitioner. I'm just somebody who made the keto diet work for me, and it does work for me. But don't take my word for it. I did my own research, and I really weighed, is this ketogenic dieting good for me as a person? Because to each his own. You may have different problems, may have different concerns, may have different needs. So before you start, please make your own research. Go to YouTube, watch all the other channels that talk about keto, and then go to Google, research about articles, research about the studies, and basically just inform yourself, and then you decide. I did, and I've never looked back since. So thank you so much, and see you in the next video. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Thank you so much, guys, and I hope to see you next time. Be healthy, stay healthy for your family. Bye-bye.